Hello, and welcome back to Leaf's Odyssey. It's time to see what is inside the Tower of Destiny. Any predictions as to how this is going to work? So I have one of my sky keys to get in, but because of how these things were distributed, this can't really be a level that combines the four elements that we've already seen. So this has to be something else then. It could be a new element. If it is, I guess it's an element that isn't spoiled on the loading screen splash art, whatever you want to call it. So either that or it's just going to be a room with requiring 3 more blue keys. It could also be 3 levels, each ending in a blue door. Okay, well, that predict everything and you will get one of them right. Kind of a silly way of doing that, but sure, that works. And then Star Door to go even further. Well, I guess it's onward to expansion zones of the places that I've been. I'm the kind of person who, when served a plate of food, I start with the thing I am least interested in, which I think is going to be the slugs. So let's see if this is an expansion on that or if it's something else. Yeah, okay, so more slugs, but using the other elements in conjunction with them. Okay, so we just have to... Well, we just have to kill these two and then wait for the slugs to get where they need to go, right? Ah. So the problem is I have to do this without... without killing these. If I ever release the slugs anywhere else, then they're never getting in here, so I have to get around. Well, what I'm trying to do is not working. Part of the issue, going up this way, we have this row, where 2 of the eyes are in the same row. But if we look at the columns, there is never a time where that's the case. Still gonna have the same issue here, potentially. If I go down the center, I mean, they're just gonna kill each other. And because of how these are set up, I actually can't go down the center. Because I have no move from there. And I don't think this is going to work, because if I run up here... There's no way I'm gonna get from here to killing this. Oh, okay, well, so the solution is just I kill this using this eye rather than trying to do it myself. Okay. Which then means that the timing is right. Okay, well now the problem is I'm killing you. And you. This is going to be some precise timing. No, that didn't work either. Well, there doesn't seem to be a lot I can do here, so it's just going to be some sequence of dancing back and forth in order to get where I want. The slime trails are going to be completely filled in. There's no way to delay these slugs, so when you are in this row, you will be in this row. So if I want... Well... Okay, so if I just... Is there a turn order thing going on here? I feel like... this should have worked, because it's like you will be... Yeah, okay, so the issue I'm having here, I think, is that you are being killed by this eye, but you're also being killed by that eye. So trying to do what I'm going to do will just never work. So, can what I'm trying to do work on this side then? No, both you and you go before you. Both you and you go after you. This is very intentionally set up to not let me do what I'm trying to do. But what other action can I possibly take here? If I kill you... kill you here. Killing you does nothing for me. You're not actually a problem. You're kind of a problem, but I don't think getting rid of you... leaves me with enough time to do anything else. So am I just focused on the wrong thing? Is there something else entirely I could be doing here? Yeah, going up the center doesn't work. And I can't get up to here. Like, if I was up in this row without killing anything, which isn't possible, then I would just run across and kill this eye. Running up here and killing this eye is good. But even if the turn order works out in my favor here, which it doesn't because this one's first, but I don't think it matters because if I'm in the middle, they just kill each other regardless. So maybe it's not a turn order issue at all. So if I do this, you survive. Why was that a problem? That's what I was trying to do this whole time. I just had the timing wrong, I guess. Alright, now, this will become a problem here once the slug gets through, but nothing's killing the slug, so I can just kind of... well... get through like that. Okay, that took longer than it should have. I can release the slug, but then I can also toggle a bunch of stuff. I can go here once myself and come back, so probably this is about placing a statue in a specific spot. What's going on here? I need... Okay, that only ever goes up once I'm up here. So go here, bomb bug steps forward, there's a path. Go down, bomb bug no longer moves forward. Slug then crawls up here. So for you... Well, we don't know how the statue-slime interaction works. I guess we still don't after this, because I need to... Well, I mean, I can test it. You just clear slime. Okay. Oh, angry eye dies in water. Okay. Sure. So, statue clears poison. So, with this, I can get you to make a right turn, and then I can have obstacles whenever I want. So I can get you to go like this. This, though... the timing on that, I'm not sure. Let's just check something. Well, let's check something else too. Okay, you do step off of the door. Right, I got distracted. I want you going up this way. That does work. Okay, I had a feeling it would. Yeah, water does kill the slug. So this is kind of weird. It's like they close immediately, but they don't open until the end of the turn. However, that doesn't give me enough time. Yeah, that's the earliest I can do that. And then I'm like 2 turns too slow or something. Okay, if we had the statue dead here, this would just work. No, it wouldn't. There's still an obstacle. So the other thing I could do... is upon getting you to here... statue is here, but that's why that's there, to prevent that solution. Okay, if we look at it this way, well, then you just go here. So this doesn't seem like a very useful setup. Because from here, the only way you're going up is if there's a statue in one of these 2 spots and you're coming in to the right, from the right. Here, yeah, it really seems like I want a statue there, but... statue drops trapdoors when stepping off them. Statue's unaffected by poison. Okay, that's the thing I was expecting to have here. I was not expecting this to pop up. But I think that just... Well, no, that doesn't help. That's just getting rid of this. It's not going to help with these at all. Yeah, okay, it's not. The other thing I hadn't considered... the other thing I hadn't considered is that I could do something like that. Okay. What happens if I do this? It's still there. So I can actually have In that case, if you're coming down here, and I do that... So I guess the journal kind of spoiled the... No, it didn't spoil. This is, again, this is a different interaction entirely. I think that's what I want. So you're going to turn here, and then that spot has to have some... have a statue in it. And... getting my buttons mixed up. Okay, now we've got a problem where I cannot turn you off of the top here. Because I want you up top. Yeah, not having this as water is actually kind of annoying now. So I can send you up here, but then you just go back down. Send you up here and over, which doesn't help. Here and over doesn't help. Here, back down doesn't help. Here you just die. Okay, so that's another solution that doesn't work. Again, it seems like there's not that many options. Maybe think about it going backwards. In order for it to go up here, obstacle here would work. Obstacle here would work in this state. However, there's no way to get the slug to go to the right here and also have an obstacle here. Obstacle here works if both of these are floor, but I don't have enough time. Obstacle here works, but there's, well, again, this is the other obstacle. We're going up. I think it has to be this. Which means I need one of these cleared. And it has to be in this state with an obstacle here, if I'm using this. I don't think clearing this with the statue helps at all. So I think this is just double reinforcement saying the slug has to go up here, but it's not actually relevant to anything. I guess it stops me from putting a statue right here, but... or here for that matter. Assuming that the hot coals weren't doing that already. Another thing I could do is I could release the slug before I release the statue. Does that help? Maybe? It lets me send the statue up. Because now I can... do something like that. Was that where I wanted this? Yes, because now I do this. And that. Alright, there we go. And I can go back because the trapdoors are back. Okay. Well, the slug is not affected by the ice. Another eye puzzle. But also blocks. Ah. Okay, a one-time use switch. Why? Okay, this is just an enforcement mechanism saying that I can never trigger this eye. So if I trigger the eye, then, then the eye will never die, because for the eye to die, I need the slug to go up here. Which I think... slug can never cross the coals. If I do something like that, that gets the slug off of the wall. Okay, timing needs to be more precise than that. Also, that's a problem, because the other plan was to stick the other two down here eventually, and have the slug go up. Which cannot happen. I cannot use... Okay, so if I time it right, I can do that. So... timing was wrong. go. So that's how we get one in position without it dumping into the water. Now... Now it should just solve itself, I think. I need to put... Well, I can do this in advance. That. Keep the slugs safe. And now I just need to time this perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Plus or minus 1 move. Alright, that should do it. Okay, so this is different because this is a very linear sequence as opposed to the more open grab 3 in any order. Okay, so again, we got this kind of a setup. To get the slug out, we have to use a statue. Okay, this is getting familiar at this point, so... Probably use a living statue. We don't want the slug to ever come out here. So this would be a bad spot to stash it, for example. We need... this is really awkward. I could put a statue in the water to make this less awkward. But then... I'm not sure how I get the slug out. So if we want you to go in this direction, like just getting a statue here is going to be really hard because they move diagonally. Yeah, this is kind of an awkward setup for trying to, like, if we don't put, so let's assume without the stepping stone, the only way that the slug is going to go north from here is if both of these are blocked. So slug comes in, it's blocked by this, blocked by the water, then a statue comes in after it and blocks it again. Which, pretty sure is just not happening. Because we can't send it, in order to send it right, wherever it is in this row. Okay, if we had a statue here, you could actually send it right. So a statue here and here would solve this if the slug was out. Well, pretty sure we're doing something like this in order to get the slug out. Problem with this is that this sends you over here. So that's the easiest way to get the slug out. Because if I wake one of these up, I mean, I could wake you up first, but there's no way. Yeah, you slide. Okay, so I could do that. I could do that to move you here. But that would only... Well, that would get you on this loop. Also, this is assuming that I can kill a statue here, which I don't think I can. But just trying to think one thing at a time. How do I get the slug out of here without spending a statue to do it? That would just be timing. Okay. And it's not even that hard because... I can just sit there. And that gets me a little bit more distance. Okay, so I can kill a statue there. However, this plan involved you... Yeah, because once the slug is in here, I can't walk in this space anymore. If this water was filled in... Okay, we can send... I think I'm starting to see a bunch of things. It's hard to articulate what I'm trying to do here. But, so I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so we get you through. Nearly enough time for this. Because even if the slug wasn't in the way... Well, maybe if I was faster I could do that. Could I be faster? Yes. Okay. Well, keeps going, huh? This is definitely getting a lot harder. Oh, it's on a stepping stone. Okay. These toggle switches can fall into the water. So I can do this to release you whenever I want. I can wake up the statue, which doesn't seem to do a lot. Well, it crosses the water and then I can kill it down here. Is my goal... What is my goal? Why do I care about the slug at all? Seriously. Okay, these are on plates for this. That's what I missed. Okay. So I need... I need cover. So wait one more turn. Like that. This lets me get across here. I guess I can push the block here. Maybe. Keep the slug alive. Okay, so now I want you to get through here. And then we can clear out the poison like that. Okay. And then from here... Well, we still have a problem. Oh, okay. It works like that. I feel like that kind of just happened without me really having all the pieces in place in my mind before just doing it. Alright, so... given the length of time that this is taking, if I wanted to split this into two parts, it's always tricky to predict. But if it's 4 more rooms only, then I should probably just leave it for another episode. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because it's hard to predict. Yeah, it's just hard to predict. The other option, I guess, is just to go for an hour, and then like do one more room maybe. But we'll be optimistic that we can see the future, and leave the rest of the advanced slug marsh for next time. I will see you then.